I think chocolate is racist because dark chocolate, I think that should really be called African American chocolate. And then white chocolate, I think, should be called Caucasian chocolate. But milk chocolate, kind of a blend of the two, I think should be called isn't accepted in either culture chocolate. So, yeah. So I recently went to IKEA, and actually I read an article about IKEA, I'm sorry, that they are recently going into the budget hotel business, and which I thought was really interesting. And the name they're naming the hotels that they're making is called Moxie, which I think is Swedish for cheap and uncomfortable. But I wanted to check it out. I went there and checked in the hotel. Instead of a room key, they gave me an Allen wrench. And then when I got up to my room, I realized I had to install all of my own furniture. It took me like 6 hours. All the legs were off, and didn't get an ounce of sleep. But you have to give it to them for their service, because instead of putting a mint on my pillow, they put a Swedish meatball, which was really nice. I think I'm definitely going back. But one thing that's really interesting in their press release for when they announced these hotels, they said that they're not going to use their own furniture, which is like, you won't use your own furniture in your hotels, but you expect me to? Really? Okay, I'll do it. I'll still buy your furniture. So did everybody have a good 4th of July? I did not, because I hate parades. They're horrible and I hate them. One thing I hate about them is how everybody sets their chairs out like 5 days before the parade. Like, this is my spot, this is my spot. I'm like, So what I'm going to do next 4th of July, I'm going to rent a U-Haul and still like, just go down every parade rate and steal all their chairs. And that will show them. The reason I hate parades too, I was raised in Vernal, and after we moved out, went there to go visit my grandma for 3 weeks. And while I was there, they had 3 parades. And one of those parades was in my honor. And so, I mean, that would have been nice. So, I'm trying to remember my next joke here. It's really, really, really good. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a picture of Michael J. Fox. This right here is a picture drawn by Michael J. Fox. I usually close with that one so people hate me. I don't know if you guys have the same problem that I do. Every time I see the word pennies, I see the word penis. And it's really starting to affect my life for the negative. I went to a Chinese restaurant the other day, and I got a fortune that said, see a penis, pick it up, the rest of the day you'll have good luck. And then I went to a gas station to get a soda, and you know those little trays that have like the coins in them? I looked and it said, give a penis, take a penis. And then I was reading a book about Benjamin Franklin, the great Benjamin Franklin, and there was a quote from him in it and said, a penis saved is a penis earned. And, you know, I'm raised in LDS faith, so they tell you to be debt-free and stuff. So I was reading this article that talked about, like, how to be a penis pincher. And most of all, I'm actually alluding to a joke you just made about those infomercials with, you know, the underprivileged, you know, African children. I was watching the infomercial, and on it, there was a line that's, you know, for only a few small penises a day, you can support this child. Like, dude, I think I have a terrible, terrible case of dyslexia. Oh, man. So, I went to Walmart the other day, and that place is really interesting. You see all kinds of interesting people and all that stuff, and so I went there, and within like the first 30 seconds that I went into Walmart, this is what happened. I looked over at one lady, and she was over here like dragging her leg, like, oh, help me. And then I looked over to the pharmacy, and there was this lady, there was just like, this guy was just like, and I was like, in my head, I kind of freaked out because I thought the zombie apocalypse was happening at my local Walmart. So I ran to the sporting goods department, grabbed a shotgun. I ran over to the home and garden department and grabbed a shovel. And then I went, and then I went over to the other person, it's like, ah! And then I realized I've been watching way too much Walking Dead. And I'm probably going to jail for double murder. And I probably should have went to IKEA instead. That's my time. Thank you, everybody.